Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Superintendent Dr. Wayne Loper.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from them later in the show. Good morning once again and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 29th of April, 2022, a day 2. I'm Dash Alschuler-Pierce.
And I'm Holly Miner. Excitement abounded in the gym yesterday as 20 teams faced off in the annual volleyball tournament. Eric Brown was there and brings us all the details.
A time of fun it is, guys. The classes of 2022, 2023, and 2024 are locked in a back-and-forth competition. Coming off from the junior high competition before the break, teams spilled into the gym after school to sign in their teams and prepare to meet their opponents at the nets. Competition was cutthroat with bumps, sets, and spikes galore, along the quick serves that kept teams on their toes. To the victor went the spoils. As with each victory, teams advanced in the tournament, heightening the sense of competition as the tournament went on. Finally, the face-off culminated, putting the top 2 teams against each other. After continuous bump set spike sequences, only one remained triumphant.
Well, I had the greatest teammates in the world, obviously, and we had a bunch of courage, bunch of dedication. We weren't scared to get the ball. We went for it, no matter what. It was across the court, it was on the other court, we got it. And if it went over the net, who cares? We bounced it on this side.
For the Falcon Report, I'm Eric Brown.
And from the gym to the courtyard we go, where Oliver Trzynski experienced the excitement that was the open mic day for our actors and vocalists. Oliver?
I'm out in the courtyard, where the open mic event is underway.
The event consisted of students performing songs from musicals that they have prepared. Solos, duets, and trios filled the center of South High School with songs as their peers cheered. The event opened with the speech from the president and vice president of the theatrical troupe, followed by their performance of 3090. Songs such as Hopelessly Devoted, To You from Grease, The Whole Being Dead, Thing from Beetlejuice, and Can't Take My Eyes Off of You from the Jersey Boys.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
Throughout the performances, the Jed would display their renditions of That Lonesome Road and The Wellerman. The students were then surprised with the announcement of their next musical by Miss Moltz, Miss Rudin, and Miss Stefano. It was a musical and joyous afternoon for everyone involved.
A beautiful musical performance. For the Falcon Report, I'm Oliver Trzynski.
The Tuesday before break, our Board of Education announced the end of the year-long search for our district's next leader. Dr. Wayne Loper, who has been in the district for over 16 years, is the acting superintendent since last year, is now officially the head educator in Valley Stream.
The Falcon Report's Emily Nofter had the chance to sit down with our new superintendent. We turn to her now.
I'm joined now with our district's newly appointed superintendent. So how does it feel to be appointed our next superintendent?
It's actually quite the honor. It is truly a privilege to be able to lead such a great group of educators.
And what is your vision for the future of our district?
We're expanding college and career-ready opportunities for students. We're expanding CTE, our career and technical education opportunities for the children that won't go to school, college, I should say.
So what role do community members, parents, students, teachers need to play for our district to be most successful?
Well, we need to form a true educational partnership. I talk a lot about this. It's not just the school administration and teachers telling people what to do. It's parents and students and families telling us what they need.
So how has your prior experience in our district helped you in the past year as interim superintendent, and how do you plan to use it to your advantage in the years to come?
Usually a new superintendent or anyone new to a district spends a year or two just trying to learn the landscape, build relationships. I already have those relationships.
Well, when you aren't superintending, what do you do for fun?
I play with my grandchildren. You'll see about a dozen pictures on the wall of them right behind you. And I'm also obsessed with the outdoors. I spend a lot of time indoors, of course, in this position. But I like to kayak. I love to ride my bicycle.
Any message for the South community?
Oh, stay tuned. We have so many things in store for everyone. Again, expanding opportunities, just providing a whole world of new things for our students.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Back to you.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll learn more about the senior remix. But first, a bird's eye view of AP review sessions. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Welcome to the Supermarket Sweepstakes! Yeah. It's time to spin the wheel! And 34! Bingo! I said it first! Ah! Yeah! Your prize.
Ah, Earth Day, my favorite day. Wait, Earth Day was last week. Guess I could stop caring about the Earth.
Excuse me. Just because it's not Earth Day doesn't mean you can't respect the Earth. Living on this planet, you got a responsibility to keep it clean.
Even when it's not Earth Day?
South, every day is Earth Day.
We get it almost every night.
It was 7th grade all over again Monday for the seniors as the class of 2022 engaged in highly spirited competition at the Senior Remix. This time sorted back into their old elementary schools for teams. A series of relay races started the night. Students started the night with such spirits as jump rope, hula hoop, and scooter relays. Seniors met with varied degrees of success, and some lack thereof, with these old classics. Next came other favorites, including the over and under relay and free throw competition and a highly competitive tug of war. Displaying qualities like sportsmanship and pep, the students were introduced to new activities like the floor is lava, where students had to get them and a partner across the gym without touching the floor, or trying really hard not to at least. In a last attempt for points, each school displayed their prospective chants for the judges to see. Ultimately, when the night was said and done, Forest Road came out on top.
A beautiful mid-spring weekend is upcoming.
Isabella Dabrowski has all the details.
Isabella?
If you like a mix of sun and clouds and temperatures in the 60s, then you're going to love this weekend. Today, we need to put up with a little bit of wind, but temperatures will take a run at 60 and there will be a good amount of sun. Expect the sun to mix with clouds all weekend and high temperatures topping 60 both tomorrow and Sunday. It will feel like spring out there. Get out and enjoy it. Back to you.
Girls and boys spring track teams have had a running start to their season.
With back-to-back meets, they've met a lot of success. Alina Trzynski has the details.
Alina?
Thanks, guys. It sure has been a busy week for the track and field team. After both the boys and girls attended invitationals at Metbum High over the break, the teams each played host to home meets. The boys were first on Monday as Floral Park and crosstown rivals North came to South. Highlights included a great race by Joe DePace, who took on the 400-meter hurdles with a time of 66 seconds. Jaden Sampson turned in a stellar performance in the mile with a blazing time of 4 minutes and 48 seconds, ultimately receiving 4th place. Also impressing in an intense 4x4 were Amir Green, Jaden Sampson, Joshua Osei, and Jason Gutierrez. The girls hosted the same two opponents the next day and saw stellar performances all around. The high hurdles were dominated by juniors Melissa Gay and Sinai Bassett, who both earned first place in their heats with the times 16.3 seconds and 17.4 seconds respectively. The 200 was won by junior Tori Daniels, who placed first with a time of 25.3 seconds, followed by junior Laura Cardona, who took her heat at 31.1 seconds. Junior Jade Hornick performed spectacularly in the distance events, placing third with 5 minutes and 36 seconds in the mile, and coming in at 12 minutes and 38 seconds in the 2 miles. On to the field event. Gabby Griffith had an impressive 30.2 feet in the triple jump. And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Holly Miner, I'm Dash Alphabet Peters.
Have a great weekend, South.